Welcome back to Tran wins Cyberpunk 2077. Here is a side job that has popped up. I think it pops up as a result of finishing the storm quest we just did. We're gonna run over there. During this episode, we're gonna go and do some of the more minor subquests, not quite as driven as the previous two side quests we did.
Good morning, Night City! Is it a mirage? A hologram? No, my friends. It's clear, open skies. But don't take it from me. Get out there and enjoy the sun.
Dear Mrs. V, I believe I have discovered the cause of my technical difficulties. Each Delamain vehicle is equipped with a simplified AI core that is responsible for the vehicle's autonomy in critical situations when contact with the core has been ruptured. If my assessment is correct, the AI cores have seceded from the Delamain network and gone rogue, so to speak. I'm still attempting to work out how. You mean your cars are sentient? Apologies, it seems my explanation was more than a little incoherent. Given the complexity of this situation, allow me to use a metaphor. Imagine a human organ deprived of vital resources, which then causes it to grow larger as a form of overcompensation, such as cardiomegaly. Unfortunately, however, I am dealing with a sickness, not with evolution. What do you think could have caused this? Indeed, that is the question. At first I suspected that the software's increasing complexity and desire to become autonomous resulted in the vehicles to become ipso facto autonomous. Nevertheless, I cannot rule out a virus, or what are the chances that all vehicles would become afflicted simultaneously? I am in the process of analyzing a glitch observed just before contact was severed with the vehicles. Perhaps that is where the answer lies. Good stuff. Let me know if something else happens. Thank you for your time. I will be in touch. Had to make sure I wasn't getting fired at. Apparently it's just the radio.
Hey V, a truck hauling cyberware crashed in the Badlands. It's top-grade chrome, but the NCPD's not in much of a hurry. Tells me they suspect the Cyberpsycho's the cause, and it's got them spooked. Check it out, but no killing if you can help it.
As far as I know, no one's claimed responsibility for this mess, although the wheels got Raffin written all over them, and it's on their turf. No signs of external violence, so the attack must have happened from inside. Either one of the Raffins cracked, or a prisoner of theirs tried to make a break for it. Either way, the fact that it's eerily quiet and not one soul seems to give a damn don't bode well. Keep your optics peeled. Relic malfunction detected. Lost a transport of parts for the new research center. Went missing on Audicottle turf. Our, meaning whose? Meaning Biotechnica's. I'm making some private inquiries at the moment. We work at the same turf. That doesn't mean we have to step on each other's toes. Not our problem. You're in the Badlands, and out here you stand to run in all sorts of gangs and threats. Maybe you should have chosen a quieter location for that new center. The nature of the research demands discretion. We need it done out of the way, as far as out of the city as possible. If we were to hire someone to track down our cargo, how much would a job like that set us back? Well, considering the apparent value of the cargo, the price would be high. In Eurodollars, please, and with a deadline? Like I said, the price would be high, and not just in Eurodollars. We can get those with any contract out here. So what's your ask? Verse Transpiration Zero Fights. But they're not ready for the market yet. Well, put them on the market. A prototype series. That is, unless you're in no hurry. Alright. Small prototype batch, but I can't guarantee they'll grow. They're still in the testing phase. They haven't even been planted outside of lab conditions. So what sort of deadline can I count on for the recovery of our cargo? I'll start looking once those first buds bloom. Shouldn't be too long after.
No. Interesting.
We can scan him as well, and it's going to be that he's a Raffin with A+ blood type. Mutilation from car accident, and then asphyxiation. High-quality cyberware. Biotech, Sigma, Donner, and Savage. Storage of high-quality internal organ implants. Blood B-. Source unknown. Apparently my bike disappeared. Well, it wasn't really my bike. It was the one I borrowed from the quests, but whatever. Thanks, game. Okay, well, I guess I will call it bike or vehicle. Let's see here. Here, let's call this one. He's an avocado, Aurelio Alma. Let's see here. We'll swap this revolver out for one of my shotgun. And I guess maybe this for a hammer. This is pointless. We won't get anything out of him. The stench of all that blood is making me want to puke. Well, let's make some use of him while he's still breathing. We'll go for a ride and he'll help us out with the gear out there. I heard the avocados can find water, even in deep reservoirs, like a living, breathing dowsing rod, you know? I mean, that's what they say, but we could test it for real. So, we tie him to the front of the car so he can show us where to dig? Well, he'll be doing the digging, so he doesn't pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gong and let's go. You were almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner who went Cyberpsycho and managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be one avocado buddy of a prisoner I rescued from the same outfit. Managed to take him down gently. Well, that was unexpected. I'll relay this info to Dakota. Probably better if the family takes it from here. The quicker he gets back to familiar territory, the quicker he'll get back to normal. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, so it looks like they tried to beat as much useful intel out of this poor gong and make Saul watch, hoping he'd crack. Eventually, they took him for one of their rides through the desert to separate them, and that's when things got out of hand. He probably mistook you for one of them. Good thing you were able to save him. So we started our day here. We drove across to this avocado event. Now we're heading back to the avocados camp. I guess we could just run over here though and warp over. So we'll do that.
Hey, V, come here.
Whose was that?
A
Josh's.
little closer now.
He had it since he was a child.
Hey, Mitch. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, but, meh. So many dead. So many of them good friends, too. Do you know what it's like to lose your best friend?
Mm-hmm. Name was Jackie.
Uh-huh. How'd he go?
Like everyone goes in Night City.
Anyway, come on. Help me out with something.
What?
Some loose ends. Final goodbye. I don't much want to do it alone.
Okay, I'll help.
Come on, then. You're okay behind the wheel, right?
Yeah? And?
We're going for a drive.
Uh-huh. And where?
I can tell you're a city girl. You want to know everything. Now. Yesterday. A little patience, V. Here in the Aldecaldos, it all stays in the family. Used to be Scorpion's, that rig. Now she belongs to me. And my old girl's right next to it.
Nice wheels. Both of them.
Damn right. Out here, those wheels are our life. I'll take Scorpion's, you hop in the other.
All right, let's go.
Let's hit the road. Follow me.
All the blue conversation things would do is just delay this travel, because he was like, you'll find out, and all this stuff. He's basically very uninformative. Let's turn this off. Not exactly that fits the mood here.
Mitch, you hear me?
Yep. But more driving, less talking.
Sun on my face, wind in my hair. Perfect.
Oh, hey. Haven't seen you in a while.
Not a fan of funerals.
Mm-hmm. You and death don't really mix.
Say that like it's my fault. Never asked Saburo to put me on that fucking chip, or for you to slot it in your head.
Ugh, I hope this place isn't too far.
Speaking of, where are we going?
Not a clue.
My, what a good little Girl Scout. So trusting, so accommodating.
It's for Scorpion. His last wish or something. That good enough for you?
Great. Never a dull moment.
We're heading for the collapsed bridge. Other side of that hill.
Copy.
Almost there now.
Okay, copy.
AI paths like that are always unstoppable. You can't budge them. They're pretty much on rails. I've jumped off this bridge before, just trying it, by the way.
Here we are. Go ahead, kill the engine.
Holy shit! Mitch, what the hell?
Relax, V. It's what Scorpion wanted.
He wanted you to stuff him in the trunk like a spare tire?
No, he wanted me to take him here and send him off with a bang. We set him up behind the wheel, douse the car, then light it, let him fly off the edge.
I mean, if that's what Scorpion wanted.
He did. Said it 1,000,000 times if he said it at all. Grab me that can, will you?
Here we go.
Great. Go ahead. Put it in the passenger seat.
See, the driver's already behind the wheel.
No point wasting time. Another hour or two and he'll puff up like a balloon. Right. Shall we get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. I already got a rag in the can. You light it. I'll start the car.
She's burning! Quick, before she blows!
Not really much of an explosion, though. Just so you know.
Road be kind to you, friend.
Like, you really can't see anything, and I wish you could, but whatever. Oh, and by the way, even if you land on the other side, wheels proper and everything, you still die.
Out with a bang. Just like he wanted. Soot and ash. That much remains. So, how about a beer?
I don't want any beers where you're getting them out of.
No thanks. Rather keep things sober.
All right, my city chum.
Everyone grieves their own way.
Ah, nothing like a good cold one.
If you say so. Hey, speaking of, where'd that nickname come from? Scorpion.
Funny. You know, I haven't the slightest idea. Never asked him.
He a Scorpio or something?
Maybe he had a big stinger. Scorpion, you old bastard. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Mitch. Why me? Why'd you ask me to help?
You seem like a good egg.
I'm serious.
I don't know, I guess the fact that I'm still here to send him off right. That's thanks to you. Your paths crossed. Just for a moment. But damn, was it the right one? Listen, there's a few things of his you ought to have. Like this little good luck charm. Go on, it's yours.
What is it?
Not a clue. Scorpion always had it on him, no idea why. Listen, I'm gonna sit here for a while, all right? Brood in peace.
Understood. I'll be off then.
Sure. Listen, if you want, you can take my car back to camp. Whatever works for you. Oh, and, thanks, V. For today. And for getting me out of that shit back then, too. You're all right. You're really all right.
Alright, the stinger that we just get. The crafting spec. Here it is. It's just a crafting spec of just a regular knife, and of course, if I built it, then I could upgrade it and so forth. Although these recordings are not the playthroughs I'm going to keep, let's go ahead and build one and just see what it looks like. Or see what it makes us, I suppose. Probably have to go back in, I assume. And then I can take a look at making... yeah. Check this out. So, one that I just slapped together without loading, because normally I would load until I get random effects I really, really wanted. I would just create it and load it, create it and load until I get effects that meshed with my playstyle. So this is what I get on the first try of this. It probably isn't one I'd keep. I don't know. I basically I do it at least twice, so I can figure out what some of the random parameters are and just pick the better one of the 2, 3, 4, 5, how many I make. Because I'm in a cost reduction, it's not one I normally go for. But this is what we'll use for this playthrough. Alright, next up, I guess we'll run there, and there's a couple side missions that have appeared. These ones without the borders, so, like this one says undiscovered what might you find. Whoops. We'll go ahead and start hitting these. Now, right here, if you search all the bodies or whatever and don't hop in the red truck, you don't get the red truck, or at least not during the version I played. So, because when you come back, the whole crime scene is gone. For whatever reason, hopping in that truck just gives you a new truck. Alright, for this mission, if you don't look at the file before you steal the data, you will not be able to do the option optional.
Yo, V, there's this badge. He needs help with his investigation. Guy's known for operating in the gray zone. No scruples about working with mercs. Attach more deeds for you.
Client is Aaron McCarlson, NCPD Sergeant. Used to work for me as a consultant on the show Cops and Chops, 8 seasons, and is asking for a favor. Aaron's been digging into Maelstrom for a while now. Says he found a warehouse where they torture people, but you know how it is for badges. Law slows them down with mountains of paperwork, so if they want to get something done, they have to get creative. Aaron knows that, which is why instead of waiting for fat judges to grant him permission, he wants to get help from a contractor. Job's simple. Get into the warehouse, ordnance attached, steal the security cam footage, and bring it back to Aaron. Should be enough to push his case through, and if you happen to shoot a few Maelstromers along the way, well, stuff happens, right? World wouldn't be worse off without them, that's for sure. We're using the non-lethal biochip, so even this knife is non-lethal.
Implants, wires, nanoids. But we still gotta take a shit, don't we? Shut the fuck up, or you'll be shitting blood too.
Alright, so if you tap F, you'll steal the data, but you won't be able to see the thing that gives you the option, which is this. Personally, I can't really see what's going on here, but V can. She can tell exactly what's going on. So it looks like the recording of this area.
The fucking dirtbag.
These things still surprise you?
50 years in soul prison gives you a break from this, even if it was only a blip.
Lucky you.
Hey V, make sure he fucking regrets this. Pretty please.
So Aaron, the NCPD sergeant, did something in the alleyway behind this place, and he wants you to silence the Maelstromers and steal the footage.
Yeah?
Aaron, it's V. I've got the scrolls.
Oh, V! Thought you were another one of those Serenity Bible whack jobs. Come in.
So, hit any snags along the way?
Nope. Might as well have been a ghost.
You do a quiet job, huh? Don't show off. I admire that. All right, now hand over those scrolls already. Choppity chop chop, huh?
These scrolls are for some kind of investigation, right?
Mm-hmm. Real big stink, mind you. But thanks to your help, I can give it a push.
Kinda sad to let him go. Contents are truly fascinating.
You weren't supposed to watch them. That was the deal.
Oh, now you want to go by the book, huh? Scrolls didn't paint such a law-abiding picture of you.
Save the moralizing bullshit. Guessing you want something, huh? So just spill already.
What I want's for you to be behind bars, where you belong.
Too bad. Not gonna happen. Lock you...
I let him draw his gun first.
Looks like my dream came true.
You know me. I'm a people pleaser.
As for the reason why he killed this person, it's right here. Aaron, this isn't funny anymore. I don't care what you've done through half of Night City. Boys will be boys, but you owe me a lot of eddies that I need as of yesterday. I can't just let you off the hook. Let's settle this like grown-ups before things get unpleasant, okay? Sure thing, sorry. How about we meet up? I'll give back every last any. See ya. Okay. He's also got an Old Maelstrom field jacket, orange. You can get 4 mods on this, and a Maelstrom book. I don't know if he's researching his opponent or what.
Well, this situation took a rough turn, but thanks for a job well done, V. And don't worry about Aaron, let him sleep it off. When he wakes up, he'll remember we have the recording, and then, well, then we've got our own inside source at the NCPD. Gig shut and sealed.
Balance keeps Night City alive. Without it, we'd all be at each other's throats. Corps, gangs, mercs, everyone. And where do fixers fit in? If one side starts to get too much power, a fixer can help tip the scales toward the other, discreetly. Think about it. Balance keeps biz from running dry. Anyway, why the lecture, right? Because it's time for a little intervention. Check the attachment.
I'm guessing you don't follow the stock market, but recently Militech has been lagging behind everyone else. Just stroll around Corporal Plaza and you'll see their HQ abuzz like a hornet's nest. You can tell they're just itching for an excuse to send the armed cavalry into the city. You've got reasonable people telling you not to get under Corp skins, and then you have Rebecca Price, who decides to open a store selling hacked and previously stolen Militech equipment. It's not that I don't value small businesses. On the contrary. It's just that not having the army on our streets is something I value more. Rebecca Price needs to disappear, so how is your call? I won't go into the fine details. I'm sure you'll know what to do if any animals get in your way. They, of all creatures, should understand the importance of balance in our delicate little ecosystem.
Yo, we're back for some more of that heat you're slinging.
Gonna have to wait.
Wait, what the fuck for?
We're backed up. Got a lot of orders. Gonna have to wait your turn.
Yo, Crucito never stands in no fucking lines. You hear me, pendejo?
Look me in the eyes and say that again. Come on. Say it again.
Fine. Whatever is safe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah? Half this trash is older than me. Gongs actually come here to buy this shit? Shut your trap, Misha. Got a customer. What? Want something?
Been in biz here long?
Huh?
Lot of years of sales under your belt, it seems.
Yep. No frills kind of place. Most buy something quick or get the fuck out.
Got some hefty price tags here.
Price of quality, Chumbada.
What do you sell?
Mr. Manager, the valued customer wants to know what we sell. What? Oh, some, wires, chips, other electronic shit. You heard the manager.
Heard you sling some pretty serious tech around here.
Listen, you're gonna shop or you ain't. Here's what we got.
Now, I really wish this game would let you use money to resolve more of your problems. That would really lend itself to the whole greed and corporation stuff. They have everything here. There's nothing specific. So, let's get out of here. We managed to intercept the Militech arms shipment at the chop shop now. When things get quiet down, we'll bring you the gear so Rebecca can do her thing. How are things over there? Holding up in those stores? Yeah, go F yourself too. I'm guessing these guys are bored running the store. Now, this area does not actually count as a hostile area, so whatever reason that guy does not actually respond to you, but it's fine. Then we have a door that lets you use force and a door that lets you use technical to get in.
What? Yeah, I'm watching her. Yep, having a grand fucking time. Nah, she's the one cracking up. I just gotta make sure she don't starve. No, gonna have to skip legs today. Gonna plant my ass here till tomorrow. Yeah, dude, you too.
That's Rebecca Price. I'm not actually sure if you can... I've done this mission one time and I just beat her up. I treated her like a regular enemy. So I'm not sure if you can set her free or what. Okay, well, I guess not. Hold on, let's... Okay, well... Okay, I don't quite understand that. Huh. Interesting. When I did this, I just dragged her over to that and dumped her inside the footlocker, not realizing she was a special character. I guess the game let me do that because you can never put a body out of it. Let's read this conversation. Oh, I didn't get this dialogue. I'm doing what I can. That is of no concern to me. I want the next shipment by the end of the week, and if I don't get it, don't touch her. Then you'll get another finger. You'll get everything you ordered, please. Good girl. How are my people doing? Are they listening? Yeah, they're helping out. And don't blame me. You brought this on yourself. And maybe not just on yourself. You make up what you owe, and we'll forget this ever happened. So she's not an... okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to replay some of that then, because I don't know if I just cut myself out of another mission by dumping her instead of carrying her to a car. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
Package received. Thank you, V. Keep up the good work. The streets will remember your name.
Well, I'll be damned. I know you. Saw you back at the Aldecaldo camp. They call you V, right?
The one and only.
Did someone from the family send you here?
I think he's got another divided we stand.
Why do I get the feeling something's wrong? What have you gotten yourselves into?
Carol and Cass are here to close a deal with the scavengers. We purloined some cyberware for them.
And
it's taken them near eternity. Something isn't right.
dealing with scabs never ends well. Next time, just stick to retrofitting old clunkers in the Badlands.
You asked, you received. What's the problem? The problem's that you were late. By 3 whole fucking days! I already explained. There was a sandstorm. Guess what? That's none of my fucking concern! We lost a lot of edges because of you!
Sorry to interrupt. How's it going? Closed the deal yet?
Hey, what are you doing here? Who is this?
Oh, I thought I'd drop by, you know, make sure everyone's playing fair.
Who the fuck is this?
Why do you need to know? Were you gonna ask me out?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't rip your tongue out of your fucking cunt! Simmer down now. She's with us. Can you count to fucking 3? 1, 2, 3! That's how many you're supposed to be!
Heap of money was also supposed to be here. But I can't see any.
How about we get this over with, Roman? We were late. Our bad, granted. We'll scratch off 10%. 20. 15.
Fine, let's call it a fucking day already. I'll give the sick for the edges.
You must be outside your mind, V. Why'd you come here?
You can't trust the scabs. Nothing ever ends well with them.
Save as you're patronizing, V. We knew the risk, but...
We really need this money. Like, badly.
Hush up now! You can conversate all you want later.
Funny. Didn't like your ugly skin plate from the get-go. Now I know why. You're the one who flushed us out in Watson. Sandra Dorset. Thought we'd forget, huh? We're done here.
If I were you, I'd think real hard about your next move. You're right. I was the one who took out your chooms in Watson. Shot 'em like fish in a barrel. Why do you think this'll play out any different? 'Cause you got us surrounded? Take a look at me. A real good one. See my implants? I could slice you into ribbons before you can squeeze a trigger. I know it. You know it.
Give him the edges. What, are you fucking deaf? I said, give him the edges! This isn't over yet, Merc.
Got a lot of divided we stands.
I've seen some things in my lifetime. But hearing you back there sent chills down my spine. Literally. Thanks, V. Hell, that sure was something.
You whooped their asses real good.
I don't abandon friends in need.
Neither do we. Remember that when the time comes. Thanks for everything, V. So long now.
Got a client. Well, actually, it's just Nancy's son who's looking to get back something that was stolen. And, yeah, that Nancy. The one who punched Keys in Samurai. Oh, one more thing. If you could recover this gonk's wheels too, that'd be real nice. So, you in? If so, find the details attached.
There's this old saying, if it wasn't for fools, there'd be no sages. The same is true for fixers. The fool who needs your help is a man named Dan. Dan has a gambling problem. Lately, he managed to lose his car in a game of cards. To tell the truth, there rides no great loss or anything. This guy isn't short on cars. What was valuable, however, was the one-of-a-kind bootleg Samurai recording stowed in the trunk. How did our fool come into possession of it, you ask? Well, he's Nancy's son. The same Nancy who played keyboard for the band, in the days when that snot-nosed boy used to call me Auntie. You'll get that album for me. Gut tells me they haven't pawned it off just yet. It's probably still stashed somewhere around the place, and if you can swing it, grab Dan's car too for a little bonus. I'll snap you the coordinates of the guy holding the goods. And be aware, he licks the boots of the 6th Street gang, so expect to deal with another fool. A stubborn one.
Gorgeous hunk of metal, chum. Got a buyer yet?
Nah, I'm keeping her with me. Just gotta repaint her and put in some new wheels.
What? How can you see me? Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this.
You bitch! They don't deserve to die!
I remember that gig. Blew my vocal cords out so hard I couldn't speak for a week.
Must have been fun to watch.
What, the gig?
No, you not speaking for an entire week.
I've got every right to end your sad, pathetic life. Understand? Good call. Surrender immediately! fucking gunk!
I've got your bootlegs.
Huh? What bootlegs? What are you talking about?
The samurai concerts. The ones you hired me to find.
Ooh, yeah, totally. Why didn't you say so? Shit, man, Shimura. Get the wheels too?
You don't get along with your mom?
You know, I don't even remember the last time I called her mom. Don't even call her Bess Isis or Mother or Nancy. The incredible one and only Bess Isis. Shit.
You skessed right now?
What? That not allowed? You know how hard it is when your parents famous? You don't. Nobody does. Maybe Yorinobu Arasaka.
Spark downstairs. Keys are in the ignition.
What? For real? That's fucking far out, Shum. I won't forget this.
A gig well done, V. Our client's satisfied not only to get his hands on that recording, but the wheels too. A satisfied client means a satisfied fixer. Hell, you should be satisfied too. Contract's closed, and payment's on its way.
One last thing. There's a bonus reward waiting for you at the nearest drop point. This one had a phone call associated with an introductory phone call associated with it, so let me introduce it now.
Hey V, Frank here. Arasaka, remember?
Hey, yeah, sure. Damn, you old bastard. Been a while since...
Listen to the whole message, please. Abernathy's purging the dep. Anybody not 100% with her is out. I'm on her list. No idea why. You know how it is. No prisoners, no dismissals. Not about to sit around, wait for the executioner. I'm putting together a file to fuck up her life. Got all the documents in a hidey hole. If I don't manage to make use of them, you'll get this message. And the cords. I know you'll know what to do with them.
Fuck.
Huh. Miss the warmth of the corporate lab. That unique thrill of internal power struggles.
What? Got a score to settle is all.
Aha! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Rats still in the race.
Don't you need to be somewhere else? Your piece need oiling? Guitar need tuning, maybe?
I get it, fine. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Empty. Damn.
Hello, V. Man, time flies.
Inferred death just ain't what it used to be.
Keyword inferred. But Abernathy is purging the debt. Purged me. I took my house, accounts, implants. But I'm not done. Gonna prove she was wrong about me. Shove it down her throat.
Ah, so you make your move stepping on me. Gonna serve my head up on a silver platter, and you think Abernathy will welcome you back, arms outstretched?
That's about the size of it. Now turn. Hands on your head. Hop to it.
Listen, Frank, I'm nobody to Abernathy. Probably doesn't even know I exist, if she ever knew.
You had it in for her, V. We're setting her up. People don't forget shit like that.
No, wasn't me. That was Jenkins's thing. Used me as his tool. So what? Back to the office? Recently fired employee walks in gun in hand? They'll shoot you. Then put me down.
So what am I supposed to do? Huh? What the fuck can I do?
It's a closed book, Frank. Gotta refigure your life. Game over. Start again.
Start again? Got nothing to start with. Less.
Got iron and a full clip. Add a little gumption, you're good to go in NC. Keep it together, Frank.
Nothing like running into old friends and reminiscing, huh? Ah, the golden olden days.
Not in the mood, Johnny.
Should be. Look at your luck. I mean, could have wound up all jittery like him. Have a nice night, V. I'll be at home.